Hello everybody, my name is Kathy Jarvis and welcome to Country Girl. Today we're going to review the Mr.Heater Big Buddy Heater. And this is one I use in the smaller greenhouse. And the reason that I do that is because of the clearance. This thing has 3 settings, low, medium, and high. At low it puts out 4,000 BTUs, medium is 9,000, and high is 18,000 BTUs. It will heat up to 450 square feet. It runs for 11 hours on low. If you have, we're talking about with 2 1-pound cylinders, it'll run almost 5 hours on medium and just about 3 hours on high. It has dual tanks. You can put a tank on both sides. It's got an easy grip handle. It has a heavy-duty wire front guard, and it's designed for outdoors and indoor use. You do not have to have a match or anything to light it, no batteries to light it. You just press the button and it automatically lights. It also has a safety tip-over system, so if it gets tipped over or even bumped into, it will automatically turn off. It also has a oxygen safety system, so if there's not enough oxygen in the room, it will shut off. So this is the box it looks like. It also comes with a fan, but if you want the fan, you have to get it at Tractor Supply. Tractor Supply is the only company that insists upon having a fan, and the fan, they're having trouble finding the components to put the fans together. So the other ones do not have fans. So if you buy one of these, either get it from Tractor Supply or make sure it's an older one that still has the fans in it. Now let's look at the unit itself. It's very lightweight. It only weighs almost 14 and a half pounds. Easy to carry, very portable, has this nice easy handle. Like I said, it has compartments on both sides to add the propane. It takes one 16 or 1-pound cylinder. You can put one on each side. It doesn't matter if you're just using one, it doesn't matter which side you use. You can also hook it up to a propane tank. If you do that, you have to buy the hose separately, and there's a whole bunch of different hoses that you can use with this. Some require extra filters, and some have the filters built into them. So you just have to find what's available. It's in your handbook that you get with the heater, telling you what the different hose numbers that you need to buy. It takes 4 D batteries to operate the fan, but you can operate the heater without the fan, and you can also operate the fan without the heater. So that's always kind of helpful. Approximately run times, depending upon whether you use the high or what setting you use. 1-pound cylinder will last anywhere from 1.5 hours to 6 hours. If you have 2 of the 1 pounds, one on each side, then you're talking between 3 to 12 hours worth of run time. A 20-pound tank will run between 25 to 110 hours. And if you hook up the 2 20-pound tanks, it'll run from 50 to 220 hours. What I said before is one of the reasons I like this for the small greenhouse, which is only an 8x10 greenhouse, is the clearance on it. It only needs 24 inches in the front, and it needs 6 inches on the side, but you do need 30 inches on the top. The back does not require any clearance at all. In fact, it comes with hanging hose that you can put nails, and you can just hang this to the wall if you want to. this can be safely used indoors and outdoors. The only thing with indoors is that you must use the 1 pound cylinders. If you're using a 20 pound cylinder, you need to use a hose and run the hose out the window or out the door, because the 20 pound canister needs to be outside. And I was wondering why, so I looked it up, and it's actually, according to everything I find, it's illegal to have anything but a 1 pound cylinder inside of a house. So that's the reason that they all say no to the 20 pound cylinders inside. Also in Canada and in Massachusetts, you cannot order this or find this because of the rules that they have about having propane appliances inside buildings. To light this thing, it's really very simple. You have to put your canister inside one of these containers, at one of these sides. It doesn't matter which one. I have a little connection here. You just unscrew it, pop it up, screw it in, and then check with a solution of half soap and half water to make sure that it's not got any bubbles or anything leaking. Once that's done, all you have to do is come over here to this little knob, press it down, push it over to pilot, hold it between 30 to 60 seconds. That will light the pilot light. And when the pilot light lights up, you move it over to either low or high. Your left side will show, it will start glowing bright red. Once that's bright red, you can set it to whatever temperature you want, either low or medium. If you go high, you have to have a cylinder in both sides, and then both of your fronts will light up. It does not have any thermostat, so you have to control it by your low, medium, or high settings. And to shut it off, you simply turn it back to off and then leave it cool down before you move it. And they recommend that you remove your cylinders, disconnect them if you're not using the heater at the time. So, I hope you've learned something. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you know anybody that likes to go outside, these actually works good if your kids got in sporting events and it's cold outside, and they're nice and warm because they're running around, but you're freezing because you're sitting. You can use this out there too, and they'll keep you warm, and it's not going to cause any problems. So, share it with your friends, and remember to dream big, follow that dream. If you have any comments, put them in the comment below, and I will link you to the other heater that I used for the main greenhouse. And if you remember correctly, it's because it has more clearance and the greenhouse is bigger, so I needed the extra space. With the little greenhouse, I don't have as much space inside there to keep it away from combustible things. So this is why that one is that one and this one's this one. So, see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.